Alright, hi everyone. I'm finally back to streaming. Hi Fingy, thank you very much for the 69 months. A very appropriate comment. Appreciate it, sir. Good to see you, by the way, a week and a half ago. So, I really did not want to stream for a while after RIP, because A, I was tired, and B, I still had full mode stuff to do. And I didn't really want to juggle a stream in the middle of that. So I just kind of handled all that off camera. But now we have some fun. My thing's in the way. Thank you. Congrats on the 3rd place, by the way. That's not exactly easy. Rinker was giving us a run for our money, that's for sure. But anyways, I plugged in NX2 because I want to do some test recordings. I haven't done any test recordings on this setup with the retro tank. And I kind of wanted to make sure things were still working okay. So, that, and I have a couple unfinished charts that I need to do. The two I can think of immediately are both Chimera charts. So that's going to be fun to deal with. Fun, quote unquote. So, that's the plan. It's not going to be a super serious day. It's probably just going to be a lot of Chimera grinding. But
hey, this game actually does have sound.
Yeah.
It is my business.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, but we're going to have some fun.
It's my business play.
Anyways, let's have some fun. I've got the USB set up already, so should be able to have it. If I have sound problems, please let me know, because this game is very, very loud normally, and I had to mix everything down. So please let me know if it's still too loud. Let's do the thing that I wanted to do first for recording, because I wanted to record a good quality version of this one. Let's see if I remember how to play this one. Hi there, Adrian. What's up?
Hyunjin Yo.
One part always gets me. Yeah, it is NX2's fault. Like I have it like way down. There's no in-game volume control, as far as I remember. We can check in a bit.
No, there is not. Otherwise, we would have said it way more.
Yeah.
We always check it like that.
We always check it. Like Pro, you can do that. Pro 1 actually does do that. So we set that from like, it's like default to 100. We turned down to like 10% because it's so loud normally. It doesn't save it for whatever fucking reason. Ugh. Anyways, I want to see that recording real quick because I messed up the ending. I always mess up near the end. And I want to get a good clean run of this. Yeah, it's that title screen thing is always bad. I'm actually going to late 2000s were a weird time for this game.
현진영
Hard to like go far enough for parts of that. Hi, Turtles. You came into missions, and this is one of the most infamous missions and one of the most fun, I think. And yeah, World Max is coming up this week for Rise with the full release of the game, so that's actually going to be fun. They have over 200 missions planned. I don't know how much of that is going to be new and what's going to be recycled, but everything they showed in that little like 5-second preview looked new to me. Yeah, and it'll be a little more accessible because everybody's going to have a copy to Rise. Easily accessible copy. Let's try this one more time, and then we'll move on. I just like playing this a lot, and I love the song. We were planning on that soon.
현진영
Those Y patterns on the very last set. Oh well. But yeah, we will do NX2 speedrun again at some point, especially now that all of my hardware is so much better. We have more knowledge overall, and we'll actually optimize the menuing whenever we get around to it. Whenever that's going to happen. We plan to do it on the 20th anniversary again. The last time was the 10th anniversary. We plan to do it on the 20th. So that's going to be in roughly 2 years. So sometime 2028 is the plan. Because I've got enough on my plate right now and I don't need to route out another thing. Oh, this was not the mode I wanted to go, actually. You know what? Let's just play what we're doing. Let's just play. Let's just go have fun. Let's go play Ed. Let's go play Ed. Let's see what patterns I get here.
Grandpa.
Mm-hmm. You know, just to keep it authentic, I'll play it no bar. And if I get the funny flying one, I'm screwed. It gave it to me twice. Well, it at least doesn't give it an impossible like corner quad or corner triple. Still a great mission because I got the funny flying pattern twice, but you can get like one of like 4 or 5 other things. That was fun. Yeah, the creativity of World Max when NX2 hit was beyond anything else that had come out at that point. And the presentation is still fantastic. Still the right move. So it's a lot of the reason why NX2 is by far not the worst NX mix, because that definitely goes to NXA. NX1 and NX2 both have their problems, but NXA is like Anyways, I have unfinished business, so we're gonna take care of that. So we're gonna start with this. Oh yeah, play this with me. Alright, you can do this first. That's just the old
I'm playing
co-op.
socks and like do the 5.
Yeah. This is the 3-player chart that was removed, so it ain't there. This is what is currently D, what, 18?
Something like that.
Yeah. And this is actually removed.
Oh, there's also a normal that was removed, I believe.
Yeah. So this is gone and this is gone. No, not normal
Oh,
here.
okay, hard, not.
There might be a normal in NX, I don't remember, but this is definitely removed.
No, I think it was hard. I just misnamed it.
Anyways. Also nice mileage.
This is not the best thing we've done right now.
That's gonna be such a pain in the ass. Yeah.
Those holes were like the hardest part.
They are hard. They are hard, but it's also just I'm fighting old IO at the same time.
Yep.
Hence, what the first miss was. Yeah. So because this is a 3 prime 2 mix, we're forced to use the old IO, and that makes things a bit harder.
Old IO and
I don't care about the speed mods. Like 3x is fine. For the sake of this and freestyle, 3x will be perfectly fine. It's mostly just dealing with all this other shit.
It's on 3x, no bar.
No, I'm good. I'm good. You can do that.
I did that.
You can do it now.
No.
Hi, Shinji. Thank you, sir.
I have 2.5 in other games. But I legit played Pizza on 3x.
It's bad.
Painful.
I do it for another nightmare, and that's it. Otherwise, I just don't touch
I did it for
pizza.
regular Nightmare because it was 2x was way too slow for me. Way too slow. And I had to practice.
Let's get this one out. I think it is BPM because it's special zone and it comes from NX. And it's very structured in the way that BPM would write it.
But it's so ugly.
It is ugly. So is a lot of other NX stuff. Because nobody else would write this way. Nobody else would write the patterns this way in NX. Hi, Sim. We're trying. Like, we saw wing starts in NX. They would not be like this at all. N wouldn't write this, and he would have at least remembered to mark it. There's nobody else.
Yeah, there's no comments from N about this.
It's BPMs. I like the NX2 theme. Both the attract mode 1 and the title screen loop. That's just me though.
I'm just used to it. It's my homey game. I like note scheme. I really like note scheme.
Well, we are going to knock this out. I do not care how many times it takes. Let's not talk about that. Please let this be the run. That'll be funny. Really hard to do the step jump into everything else. That would have been really funny to get that with how I got away with the very beginning. Because that did not make sense. Yep, and I don't feel very lucky, unfortunately. I mean, my best says 6 mil. That might have already been a PG, but I don't think I had it on camera. I'm going to double check just to make sure. I'm pretty sure I didn't do this already, but it's better to just go look now, just to make sure.
It could have been a full combo S.
That's why I have to look.
S.
NX2. Nothing for Chimera here. Nothing for Chimera here, other than freestyle.
Over.
Keep going so we don't blow our eardrums out. Yeah, it was funny. It's really just the ending. The rest is not that hard anymore. It's really just the ending.
There wouldn't be much difference between S score and FPC score.
Well, I don't have a video. Actually, I don't have a video of it at all, apparently.
Because NX only had 100k bonus for any kind of.
Yeah, but that's not relevant for this. Like, if it's not PG, it's not PG. Like, everything else is irrelevant. Hold still. Hold steady. There we go. All done finally. Good. Well, that's one of the two today.
Next stage.
Cool. Got it. Only took what, 4 tries? That's actually not that bad. Yeah.
It was like 60, 70.
And it was also a different profile, so.
Well, which profile was it?
It was the Zelo profile.
60, 70. Now
I know, NX2 is so brutal. I didn't even double S it. I suck at this game. I didn't even get a plate. I failed.
Wait. Did the game say I know you can?
I don't remember.
Because
Probably,
because
because
I for sure said I know you can for ass.
Yeah. But yeah, I didn't get a plate. I obviously failed. I'm sorry, everyone. The first failing PG. I don't know why I'm playing crazy for this. Yep. Oops. Getting owned by old IO there. Because I'm not pushing hard enough and long enough. nice to at least get that on camera. But then I messed up. Oh well. There's your replacement for join the party after the party was removed. Which was very fun, but a little silly. I hope sound and everything's still good. Just let me know if something's still off, because we haven't had any issues so far. Don't want to chance it. Yeah, let's play this. I'm playing this one for the song. I'm whatever on this chart.
I don't care whatever. I don't care.
Crazy's fine.
Also 15-9.
Honestly, that could just pass for a 16. It's not really that hard.
I guess I was thinking the mission chart was a full song.
Oh, let's not even go into missions, because there's that one that requires you to get a whole bunch of, like, goods without getting bads, or the other way around, and the chart is awful.
Yeah, I was thinking...
That one fucking sucks.
I was thinking the other level of the full song. But this one is fine. It's still perfect.
Yeah, like, that mission, I think I played it about 40 times in a row when I was doing World Tour. That one really, really wants to rip you off.
Game over! I remember that.
Alright, let's play a couple other songs in arcade and then we'll start focusing on Chimera and stuff. NX2 Pump Enthusiastic User, as it says. Hey, we can play this with sound. Oh, a classic. classic.
Mm.
But playing this on old IO is just such a challenge. Because I just get dinged if I try and hit something light, and the game's like, oh, you didn't hold it long enough.
Next now we have Next
That does make things a lot easier.
Because playing that on old
Yeah. Why we don't do that anymore?
That's me talking about NX2 machine.
I know, and that's why we don't do that anymore.
Yep.
Both playing on that machine and playing NX2. You never seen that sim? That's a great one. That's like one of the best things in NX2.
I think it will still hold decently
It
well.
still holds up decently well. It does feel a little dated in some patterning, but as a whole, it's still pretty good. It's acceptable. Like the run pattern is acceptable. Everything else is still good.
I think if it somehow was still in game, people would actually play it.
Yep, but it's not.
I know. Ain't happening.
I miss Crying Nut.
봐봐라, 너는 스파이였어.
I forgot it's even more off-sync in NX2 than NX8. Yeah, exactly. Thanks, Yab. It's so bad. Like, it's really early in NX2 right now. And NX8, the offset's at least a little bit later. As far as I remember. But yeah, you can hear it. It's bad. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yep. Like I said, when we got to see Crying Nut several years back, they are an amazing group. They are a lot of fun.
Fully stage.
Yeah, you followed me the year before from No Brain. That was also a lifetime. It's been almost 10 years since then. God. Yeah, we got a picture of it. Alright, well, it's time to do the thing,
K-pop
unfortunately.
style.
So let's go do the thing. I probably should have gone the other way.
Pop style.
These originals are going to be...
Original.
Chimera's going to be like all the way at the end of this.
New tune. Original.
This chart is very, very unpleasant. And there's a reason it was removed. Like, I'm not a fan of the current D22. I would still rather play that than this.
I wonder if it was related to NX2 or...
It is. It's 21 in NXA. I remember that much. And we should have that documented. Because 20 it sure as hell ain't. Like, even Hyunjin Young Go is rated at 20, and that's nowhere near as hard as
Well,
this.
to be fair, the scale was shorter, but also it ain't even a 21.
freestyle to it. You flail. You die. That's how you freestyle to it.
Not even the hardest freestyle in the game.
What's harder in this game? It's not freestyle. Oh, it isn't. I was thinking B. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, B is not, that's why I said Larpus. B was in previous game.
Yeah. And to be fair, nobody knew what the hell to do with 210 BPM. I don't remember if Wing was involved with Zero. NX might have been their first game. So they were inexperienced. A lot of the NX team members were very inexperienced. They only had they were new, or they only had one game of experience up to that point.
We don't know much about Zero, but also BPM didn't really go up to 200 back then.
Well, BPM also wasn't involved with most NX things to begin with.
No, I mean BPM isn't BPM.
Oh.
BPM.
Yeah, it's hard to discern. Yeah. It's just they didn't know.
What was 200 before NX? Can, but it's
That's not even 200.
what? 190.
Yep. Chicken Wing.
Extravaganza 195. Chicken Wing was 190.
Yes, but that's still. Yeah, there really wasn't stuff. Yeah, people didn't know. The closest you got was probably Witch Doctor. That's probably about the closest you got.
I thought that was decent at least.
Yeah, Witch Doctor was still at least good, both of them. But neither rider was very active for NX. BPM was, but in the completely different part of the spectrum, because he only did special zone.
Another 42, I think.
Yes, but that's also the same game. So it's just kind of well, there's also another Nightmare was NXSD, so that's not really feasible. And another Crazy was replaced, and not many people even remember. I don't even remember it off the top of my head. All I remember was that it was very unpleasant to actually play. And then Kanji was off of military service, so he had one chart in NX1.
Original.
In the NX era. Because I'm going to defend Witch Doctor, even though that is 195.
195, not 200.
Anyways.
I would defend the Doctor too.
I already got that. That's fine. We'll just let it go. Just so we can look at it. You know what I think? This chart could have also been written before they changed the BPM and made it faster. So that's also a possibility. You gotta go faster than I think on that. They pretty much did. That was definitely the case during production. I don't know how many of the charts had actually been changed after after the song was increased in BPM, but it's talked about by the developers.
Well, that would explain the rating from the novel.
Next stage.
No, nothing can explain that because that's a JKD chart.
What's it say?
Nothing can explain it because it's a JKD chart. Nothing can explain it because it's a JKD chart. There is no such thing as making sense of that. Especially the game that he was in charge. It's honestly faster to just leave via the service menu than wait for the entire thing to run out.
USB does not like that.
It doesn't care. Two, but this thing is extremely hard to get, so I'm gonna be working for a while. 3. It's true.
It's probably the safest way to do it.
What a chart. What a chart, y'all. Because every single 16th burst in this is... Anything that's longer than 3 16th notes is scary in this chart.
And not only. And probably not very synced.
No, it's pretty early. At least on NX2 it is.
Over.
Maybe this is the one time NX8 might have been better for that. I should just make an easy judge king while I'm at it. Too bad that doesn't help at all with this chart.
Welcome to NX2 Original.
A chart that I still won't play. Danger. Yes, danger. I'm kind of amazed they rated it down at some point. That's kind of nuts to think about.
NX2 had many ratings highest in an X series. Like Sam was 18.
Whatever. Thanks, game. Appreciate that.
Hey, why don't you just get up and dance, man?
Appreciate that. Gotta love old IO. Gotta love old IO.
Game over. Welcome to NX2 Arcade. Original.
I like how they were so ashamed of NX that out of the Banya tunes, they took 3 of the 5 out of arcade.
Well done, Rogue. I understand which ones they also removed.
Ugly D and 2006 Love Song.
But that last one was not a good game. Both Gun and Ugly D were removed probably because of the chance, because they're still in another station.
But Ugly D was given another charts in this game. It wasn't because it had another chart to stay, it was because they just wanted to rip it out of arcade. Yeah, that animation's still funny as hell.
Game over.
Does that character have a name? I forget.
Yes. That's what I keep forgetting his name.
That's a long name. That's a long name.
Welcome to NX2.
Maybe I might just do this off camera because this sucks. This really sucks.
Original.
That's the hard part right there. Like, that was actually, like, really hard to
Why
actually
don't you
do.
just get up and dance, man?
I don't think I want to do this right now. I think I'm just gonna leave this for another day and just video.
Over.
Go study your farts, sir. Hi, Sam. Thank you for stopping by. Let's go do something that's a bit more fun. That's not gonna like make me like want to rip the game out of my machine.
Welcome to NX2 Arcade.
Let's go just mess around with stuff for a bit. Like this is just a fun casual session, unless we want to put in some other games and mess around, which I wouldn't mind actually doing. Like, I actually wouldn't mind just putting in some other stuff. You know, I bet most people have never seen Point Break Nightmare. So let's go play that. What a chart this one is. Hey, I'm playing a chart by the same step artist, dude. So I guess I'm just not getting away from Wing. didn't realize how repetitive the chorus was. Oh my god, it's literally the same movement pattern for like 16 members. G1. Yeah, that's old stuff. The thing is, that came from a mission, and then they decided to make it a nightmare. because
Everyone
it's
is
had
gone.
nightmare.
Bye bye.
Yeah, thankfully in Fiesta we got a much better chart.
Pop style. K-pop style.
There's like nothing in the pop floor, I forgot about that. It's like basically. No, we'll put more comments here. No, my legs are not up for that.
Nope.
I'm not really in the mood for any of these, to be honest. At least I don't have to care for this one. At least I don't have to care. Yeah, like I said, I don't have to care anymore, thankfully, since I've already done it. Not at my peak. When I was, like, serious about this,
Stage.
I was averaging 2 or less. But it's so janky to play this chart. It's such a great chart ahead of its time, but unfortunately it's ahead of its time to the point that the hardware cannot keep up. Which makes it really unpleasant to play in NX1 and NX2. Ironically, playing it on Pro 1 is the best way to play it. Because Ellie has told me this story, and I've seen it. Like, within the span of, like, 48 hours between playing an NX game and Pro 1, he got, like, 40-50 misses on NX, played it the exact same way in Pro 1, and got an S. Like, that's really just how not good the engine is for this chart in particular. Speaking of things where I don't have to give a shit. Good song. I don't want to ever play this chart seriously again. At least I'm also playing it on the version that actually has 12 notes here. Oh my god, my eyes. strat was at the end. I think I wasn't supposed to do this at all. I think I was just supposed to go straight to this. Yeah, when I went to go S this forever ago, I had to take my shoes off for it, and I never want to do that again. Because it's really, really bad on my feet.
I don't know what JKD was thinking.
What thinking?
Game over.
20 years ago, all they could think about was soju. Like, it seriously has been almost 20 years since NX1. Like,
Welcome to NX2 World Tours.
let's go have some fun here. Let's go play a fun mission. This is a fun mission. One of the best.
평생 엄마 찾아서 한 마리 한 마리 우리 집 강아지 아이고 내 새끼 네가 나 정말 자랑스럽다 우리 아빠는 되게 바라지 나는 이 길로 가고만 싶은데 아빠는 절대 허락 안 하지 이거 해라 저거 해라 저건 절대 하지 마라 머릿속에 맴돌아 맴돌아 기파에 맴돌아 이제 날 맴돌아 꿈꾸며 사는 거야 내 인생은 나의 것이니까 눈치 보며 살지만 깜깜하게 누린 you are left 꿈꾸며 사는 거야 내 인생은 나의 것이니까 눈치 보며 살지만 깜깜하게 누린 you are left
Hey, Yoshida.
I'd just say it's a bouncy song.
It is a very bouncy song. It is a lovely song. Classic. And just a lot of fun for what it is. You have to just put a little bit of brain work into it, and that's great. This is the kind of creativity I hope we keep for World Max coming up next week.
Have a cloak your feet called NX2.
I think so. I don't remember right now. I really don't want to play this. So I'm not going to. Yasama, yeah, I can go do Yasama. I can go do Yasama. I know where it is. Is Break Off really on for this? I think Break's good for off. Bye bye. We're not gonna sit through that. We're not gonna sit through that. It does put me right there. I just see the location did update. So here we are. Alright, up to Barharn. Oh yeah, you're right, you're right. I was thinking Wing. Yeah. Yeah, the side of the area. Where are you? Oh, we're there. Yes, I'm not. good not playing that until next time we do World Max 100%.
Well, I was playing it last time.
I'm good not listening to that until World Max 100% again. Oh God, I hate the mixing so much.
Yeah, the sound on Canon is just going up and down. It's the thing. Also, was it the first time people heard the 8-bit?
Yeah, because Block Game wasn't available yet.
I know.
It honestly struck me as a little baffling considering Block Game was endgame, like post-game really, because you had to remove purple barricades. So it's very easy to miss. Here, let's go play a good mission. I got one in mind.
Like a dog, you roll X, mortified death, like the word said, throwing up guts. Can't stand the bloody thing, and in the end, dead. Then we merge, one by one, kids senseless. 5 kids at the same age, after 5 hours of group beating, she lost her life in the end. Sometimes, people out to the streets, and the things she was, be caught in the heat, oh yes. It's all about cheddar, what it used to hold, keep to make the bed. Sometimes, people out to the streets, and the things she was, caught by the heat, oh yes. It's all about cheddar, what it used to hold, do to make it better. Argued for an hour, like S's face 6 times. The police said the cause of death was so obvious, not even a question. Jenny from X never stepped in and out of hospitals. She was a healthy kid, got the kid, what these young thugs did. Got the kid, what these young thugs did.
Question mark arises at the point that out of the 5 student saints, by the steward, police officer, and that's not how people die. I'm concerned with the other night.
And all you see is them. Hear the sound of the blood running to the top of the throat. Explore the reality of school violence. The negligence of the proper by the school district. Or the high school. The attitude of the police department. And you need to check the problems in all of your hands.
It's the same reasons as 19.
I'm glad I didn't fail, because I missed several at the end.
No way!
No way!
No way, you did it! No way, you did it!
I'm more like the newer games. Absolutely perfect. Mission failed.
Game over.
We're gonna mess around with NX2 a little bit more, and then we'll switch games.
Welcome to NX2 World.
What game do y'all want to see next? I guess probably Fiesta EX? That sound good? I guess we'll go Fiesta EX next.
Yo, now, 둘둘이 하나. 괜히가 아침부터 우울하나. 솔직한 먹기 오늘에서 죽이지만 아프게 들어 시공해. 도박이다 하늘이다 모르게. 사장님의 가만히 집어치게. 각자에 맞춰 몸을 움직여. 고개를 끄덕여 어깨를 들썩여. 손가락을 펴딱 손에 손뼉이. 만약에 네가 싫어하는 놈들의 얼굴을 그려 아주 밀어먹을 것. 툭툭툭 던져보고 컵. 아랫배 쪽에 힘을 주는 기공. 박수 불기는 마셔. 콩고방울 고깃바람
I was trying to
Dance, man.
move over and screwed myself up. Let's try that again. Yep, boom. A little too much boom. A little too much booming right there. Yeah, let's just get a decent recording of this one. That'll be good enough.
Welcome to NX2.
I kind of screwed it at the beginning anyway, so I was kind of off track, so maybe I can get on track a little bit this time.
Yo, 하나, 둘, 둘이 하나. 괜히 네가 아침부터 우울하나. 솔직한 먹기, 오줌을 덮치기, 지거나 고개 들어 시공해. 음악이다 하늘이다 보이게. 사장님의 가발이 씹어지게. 각자의 맞춤 몸을 움직여. 고개를 끄덕여, 어깨를 들썩여. 손가락을 펴짝 손에 손뼉을. 바닥에 네가 싫어하는 놈들의 얼굴을 그려 아주 빌어먹을 것. 왼쪽, 오른쪽, 얹어볼 것. 아랫배쪽에 힘을 주는 기공. 박수, 울기는 박수. 콧구멍을 손에 빨아들여. 밀어쳐, 기어. 지금은 긴급 상황이야. 바닥을 움직이 지금 당장. 그래. 지금은 긴급 상황. 이들을 훔치는 지금 당장. 지금. Ladies, babies, ladies, 모두. It's fucking tiger. 여덟 손을 무릎 위에 넣고 꺾어버린 허리 퍽쩍거려 이 다리. Stop your body like somebody got shot. 손 들어 나는 네 맘에 손 들어. 손 들어 흔들어 봐. 몸 실어 들어봐. 너리 너무 그런 쿵스톱. 공대운 우리 엄마의 내 덕도 너머리에 물처럼 부르고 정부 또 오르는 기분이 어때. 막구석에 엔도핀이 난이 무섭대. 쿵 들어 너 황속에 말도 안 되는 헛소리는 누가 쓰게. 조용히 be quiet. 같은 첫 준비해 모두 차려. 이런 여기를 되찾을 시려. 지금은 긴급 상황이야. 바닥을 움직이 지금 당장. 그래. 지금은 긴급 상황. 이들을 훔치는 지금 당장. 지금. Ladies, babies, ladies, 모두. It's fucking tiger. Yeah, the fucking soldiers. Like fucking brand new. Yeah. 지금은 긴급 상황. 바닥을 움직이 지금 당장. 지금은 긴급 상황. 이들을 훔치는 지금 당장. It's fucking tiger.
Always scared of that part, because I always forget it.
바닥을 움직이 지금 당장. 지금은 긴급 상황. 이들을 훔치는 지금 당장. 지금. Ladies, babies, ladies, 모두. It's fucking tiger.
How many misses is that? Probably like 58, 59? 57. I think the highest miss count I got while still passing was like 62 or something, but you have to have a really good route for that. It's a very fun, amusing mission. And it's basically an extended version of the NX World Tour mission for this.
It's twice as long and twice as good.
And I'm not gonna say no to emergency, that's for sure. Let's try this one more time.
현진영
is dead.
That works. Good enough. Whatever. We had our fun. Let's go into Fiesta X. How long have we been going? About an hour and a half. Let's play like an hour of Fiesta X and just mess around. It won't take long to switch games.
Game over.
It won't take long there, so don't worry. That. Shut that off. So let me change drives out. USB, security dongle. And
Which USB is your VSTX profile on?
it might already be in there. If not, I will go fetch it. I can always just also slap it on a different USB. It doesn't really matter. I've got a full profile. I've got a full profile back up. So that's not a problem, at least. Where's the cap for this? I had the cap when I started. Now it goes somewhere I don't.
Up top maybe?
Well, I'll find it eventually. It's definitely around here somewhere. We'll find it. It might be. No. We'll find it. It's in this room. It's definitely in this room. But that will wait for. Oh, there it is. Got it. Your shoe is covering it.
My shoe ate it.
Your shoe is eating the wrong things. Nice and preserved. Alright. Let's put the next two back. There we go. Let's preferably not have this like fall off. Okay. Alright. USB-X. This should be at the same volume as that. Yeah, I got a USB already here.
VSTX is less loud. NX2 was one of the loudest.
We'll see. I'll adjust as needed. I don't think I have any notes about it. Yep, here. For the camera to see. A little hard to see, but yeah, there you go. SDX version 1.00.
That is your DNB drive.
Yep, manufactured 12/27/2010, which is interesting because we didn't get it at launch. It was at least it was actually right after I came back from RIP 3.
Hey, it was manufactured before we got our Fiesta 1 in
Yeah.
arcade. January 1st, 2011.
I'm sorry.
I know, it's I was so mad.
Alright, we should be good to go. We'll just remap the USBs and we should be good. What's up, Shane? The Genesis ain't new today, that's for sure.
Genesis wasn't new on this game either.
Nope. This party's been going on for 15 years. You'd think they'd stop eventually.
New tunes, Hungarian dance,
Alright.
the devil,
Devil. Shoot, now I'm hungry for lunch.
clean it.
Ironically, it came before vacuum according to Doa, and they just were added in the opposite
Vacuum
way.
cleaner didn't even exist at the beginning of this game.
Nope. Well,
Not
in a playable capacity. It might have been planned, but who knows?
X-ray only shortcut.
I don't miss that. Come on, you. Boot. Get to see the bootloader and everything. Okay, that's nowhere near as loud. Let's see here. That's probably about where I want it. I know, but I want to get the sound data first, so I can log it. Yeah, I've got like a whole text file for like logs of like how I should set up my stuff, because I don't have this. set up.
151.
About 3. Or so.
Is the Dopa 1 profile?
No, that's Fiesta 2.
Was yours even registered?
Yep. Because we had a group USB when it was at DMB. We didn't have our own.
Because I remember you need to register to 5 UCs.
We're good to go. We're good to go.
Nope, ain't registered.
Don't give a shit.
No UCs is
All tunes.
That's still pretty loud.
Random for
I'm
WPF.
actually going to turn that down a little bit more.
Random for WP.
Let me update that to say like 2.5 instead, because he's a little high.
AV was first introduced in this game.
Yep, and it functions nothing like it does in later games, or at least past Prime 2 and beyond.
At least it was still better than using 3X and then getting screwed by some weird randoms.
You just reminded me to do something.
Short user music train.
You're going to get your favorite for a bit.
Test station?
Yes,
Yeah!
because that old video was fucked.
Yeah! Good tenure, Charles. Good tenure.
Yeah, I remember my old video had frame rate problems, so let's fix that finally. At least this chart will be a lot easier than the other one for Chimera. play it out just like a practice.
I think I played it just as a chart.
Why?
S matters.
I also forgot to change my description. We'll do that in a second. I also didn't start recording either, so. A lot of things to fix in a second.
No speed in this one.
Nope. No spins needed here. There's not a spin in S. There's an S, but there's no spin. Those two aren't going to be a problem, and then this is just Hello William S17. So the only chart that's already in arcade. I don't know why they put this one in, especially when BPM apparently took credit for it.
It wasn't released in arcade 10 patch, the train wasn't released.
I don't believe that, considering this is a Fiesta train. Was it? Okay, that I can see. everything just to make sure I don't get old IO misses. It's not going to be hard, but it is annoying. But it shouldn't be hard to get, again. I'm just glad foot switching the 24th note still works. Because God knows I'm not going to do that legit. I still have all those co-op missions to do at some point too. Joy.
Yeah, we were like recording an episode.
Yeah, we got like halfway and we stopped.
Game over.
They were a neat idea, but there's a lot of stuff that's just not traditional.
It's not bad. I like tickets you want. I like the movie one. You don't have to do anything. Like 6 she went. She fun.
Alright, let's actually pay attention and hopefully get through the whole thing now. We are recording. Good.
All tunes. Skill up zone. Music train.
Ha. Can you spot the inconsistency?
What was that? Radio noise.
I don't know, but that's not what I'm talking about.
I didn't. What was the consistency?
There's no period up top, like there should be.
Down of the Apocalypse.
Dawn of the Apocalypse. That's not this game, that's a few
When
games on
were
the road.
they ever consistent?
Yeah, true.
Like, capitalization of Papa Hello is in extreme all around before XX. Bullfighting song.
Hey, Kingling. Yeah. Well, look at the inconsistency for Guitar Man Nightmare. First it was bad, now it's gone, so it's better.
Well, to be fair, in XX they fixed most things. I don't think they can fix background for Bullfighter.
Anyways. I'm pretty sure I accidentally lifted my foot and got tap goods on the next part. This is my fault.
Game over.
I really like the life bar, it's so calm.
Yep. Well, it doesn't help me because I'm not looking at it.
You know? I'm just saying it's pretty.
All tunes. Skip music train.
Yeah, the thing is, like, all the difficulty is all at the end in Chimera. So I gotta get through 6 minutes of these things just to even have a shot. I'm fine with that pattern, but you do have to be very careful. I think it's fine in the context of this one. No. I mean, if you do it as intended, then you just have to make sure you're not picking your foot up too early. But right here, I also need to go earlier. I forgot. Sync is a little weird here. It's kind of a shame that this chart isn't in arcade.
All tunes.
Because it is legitimately fun, like this and the other. I mean, they didn't want to do it that way. Like, it's not to follow the record scratches, it's to just do its own thing. Which was honestly a big part of Pump during this early era.
I feel like this was a replacement for another station in Fiesta. To an extent.
I mean, if we want to ding a chart for, like, not doing the record scratches, let's ding DC-16, which has nothing but 30-second bursts in its place. Instead of the 24s. Right here, though, the idea is to be more gimmicky, and it's not meant to follow those record scratches. 3 of the 4 charts in this train are exclusive, and they're kind of meant to be a little weirder. I'm just gonna cheat most of this because I'm already kind of tired out. Go earlier on that part. As much as I enjoy listening to this song, I do want to be able to move on. That rhythm was also really weird because the vocal S decided to chart the vocalist, and it's a really strange rhythm.
Game over.
I need to trust my gut more and be more aggressive. We're gonna give this like one more try, but otherwise we're just gonna move on. Yeah.
All tunes.
Yeah.
Favorite.
Something transcending Fiesta series. Oh, look, another Fiesta game.
User music train.
Alright, one more try. One more try. Hey, Doogledos. Yeah, we're going old school right now. Halfway through this train. Thanks, game. Appreciate that. Alright, well, we're not doing this today. God, I love old IO. I love old IO.
Good game.
Another day. I do want to replace that old video that had frame rate issues at some point, but today's not gonna be the day. Let's just finish out with just some missions. And we can at least play some fun ones.
Can you still navigate this? Because I don't.
All tunes.
Let's find out.
Fiesta, yes. Skill up, submission zone.
Well, we're already in 14 because I was recording stuff out of this. Oh yeah. This one.
Unfold.
No. This one's just an asshole. You're thinking we got to know. Yeah, that's an actual jump. Thanks, HP. Oh. Yep, HP still trolling. Simple, you just get random misses with old IO because the polling rate's not high enough. Anything that you think would be a safe hit
Mission
on new
success.
IO, if you're hitting light, that's probably not going to be the case with old IO.
Next stage.
Like, originally before I had gotten new IO, I thought it really only just made a difference for foot switches. Then I started playing XX with new IO once we got our kit, and it's like, this is night and day how it feels.
Now be impressed that you actually got all those records from grinding for old IO.
Well, thankfully I didn't have to worry too much about getting misses. It was mostly just dealing with the timing being jank. Yep. This chart is kind of cute, but it's also a complete asshole because you don't really get time to react. So it's pretty hard. All of these are pretty hard, to be honest. Because everything that was added specifically in PSTX are tough. Yeah, because the polling rate's not high enough. And this actually isn't a hardware issue. Old pump games had not good input-output programming, to the point where they used hardware to fix it. Because even Stepmania by itself, using the exact same kit and using the exact same like USB type 1.1, it's still night and day. There's more complications to it, but I don't really want to dig into them right now. Let's go play something fun like this. This is not something you'll be able to recreate. Watch that. That one's wrong for whatever reason. Easy to fail right there. I think I got one great. Yep. Yes, I did. Oh well.
Wow, you are awesome!
What a fun one.
Mission success!
I kind of get a weird feeling that this remix is made for the
Next
mission, and they
stage.
decided why wait, let's use the arcade as well.
Yep.
Because this mission's like, it's so perfect.
Oh, no. Let's take a history lesson here. Utopia was far from the first. There's another mission in Fiesta that started the whole earthquake gimmick. No, this is first.
Wait, what about Pro
Pro-Pop is here. Specifically the earthquake. Not the first one, not the NX2 one. If there is, I don't remember it, but it wasn't relevant. Whereas the other one is actually relevant. No. NX Utopia is actually a modern version of the stuff we've gotten before. I think I know what mission this is.
I'm not playing it.
I'll do it by myself.
I don't like Mario.
This is gonna suck. This is gonna fucking suck. Red
I
PGA
always
as well.
laugh at that.
Mom,
do that. Whoopsie. Nice great count, by the way.
Yeah, I know you can.
Whoopsie.
Mission success.
That's a funny result. I kind of forgot the jump is on opposite arrows. Why would you want to replace the D23 with this? This is so much more exhausting and weird, and it's definitely not meant for like an arcade experience, like arcade station experience. It's funny, and it's fine to have as a mission, but this is not arcade appropriate. It really just was just like, BPM's like, I'm just gonna throw you everywhere. That was funny though. I can't believe I stayed ahead of the drill. I was like, you know what? If I'm ahead, that's fine, because I'm probably gonna fall behind. Somehow I didn't drop the drill on old IO, which is kind of a miracle in itself.
All tunes.
Well, you did
Full stop.
see
You
it
skill
doesn't
up
like
zone.
But that doesn't have a 12 measure drill. That's not a 12 measure drill.
Just a bit shorter. Well,
By a third?
It's like 4.
It's 4 measures at most. And it's on these 2 arrows. It's so much easier.
Mission zone.
Hey, Jack.
Time to begin the environment.
No, I'm good. I got my S. I'm done with that shit.
Yeah, you can do it in the right
Yeah. Yeah, I have no desire to play Trebarme ever again. Let's show the funny text for this one. You've just activated my trap card! This one's actually pretty hard, but I enjoy this one a lot.
Still kinda like this more than arcade card. I just really think arcade had killed this song for me.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Yeah, I know you can.
Oh. Anyways, that mission's awesome.
Mission success.
Like, that is a great one.
Next stage.
Yeah, like, They didn't add too much to Fiesta EX compared to Fiesta 1, but a lot of the new stuff is pretty good and interesting. And then we have this, which will probably be the only time you'll hear this on this stream. I should just turn the volume off, and only they would have to hear it. So if you're wondering where the beginning and ending of What Are You Doing comes from, it's this. Because a lot of people actually don't even know that. Like, this song is so infamous, even Dylan himself was like, I do not like this thing. So the goal is only to just finish with 100% health, which is not too hard. The hardest part is honestly just listening to the song. Shut the fuck up, goddamn this, goddamn this. Repetitious piece of shit, repetitious piece of shit. Why is this one so long? Why is this one so long? I just wanna get up here, I just wanna get up here.
Well, to be fair, the chart is not bad.
Nope, but you can only do so much with the song. That makes sense.
I think HP made a decent job on this.
Yeah.
Wow, you are
I'm
awesome.
not sure it's HP, right?
Mission success.
No, one revival of Says was enough. I don't think we need another one. In fact, it's more like a half revival, considering it was only like the very last Infinity patch.
And it was from a broken mission.
Well, we gave it a full set of charts. I say we, but it was all Vincent's fault.
Yeah, because nobody else wanted to work with that. We all just wanted to fucking violent.
I can't see what that one says. This is the problem, is like, I can't freaking see what that says, and I don't remember what's in this spot.
Why not?
That might be it, yeah. No, because it's only a 5. Pine Nut's like 7 or 8. This is Pine Nut. That's ASDF. Okay, we'll play SDF. Clear with an S or lower, so.
Guess a song from half a letter.
There. I will say, Canada D skin is a really good fit for this one. of the 5 Quest exclusive songs, this is still my favorite. Like, Night Duty and Pavana are also nice, but this is still my favorite, just the way it's ebbs and flows. It's just very chill.
Next stage.
I know.
But the SDF is
Ironically, I'm a Night Duty guy, but only in a work sense. More. Okay, well, I'm going to give an epilepsy warning for this one. So, look away if the flashing is too intense. Oh, that is one of the coolest missions, but it definitely takes some work. We barely made the requirement.
Yeah, I know.
It's a little nasty in places to read it, and since it takes into account goods, bads, and misses, you really cannot mash through it. Alright, I'm gonna play one more credit and I'm gonna be done for the day.
Game over.
I at least got one thing done that I wanted to do. So that's fine. This was just a fun full round day. So let's play one more credit and be done.
All tunes. Fiesta. First mission zone.
Let's go over to Heaven 2. Oh yeah, that one was like hell to do legit. There's Night Duty. Was that Hot Issue, I think? It's been a while since I touched this. 15 years is pretty old at this point.
Yeah, let me show you something. Girls, you ready? Let's go.
motion chart. Those
Maybe.
patterns are very familiar to me.
Ha, tissue, yeah. I get sick playing this.
Yeah, I know you can. Mission success.
Mission
Next
success. Yeah, we've come a long way with this game. This was a very progressive mix, but we've come a long way since this. That's for sure.
Just one that has the best transportation for songs.
Oh yeah, lightning skin. They need to enlighten me. Let's move on. I want to end on that, but I want to do it in a funny way, so let's change it. What else is around that I can just go knock myself on? Where's 13? 13 down here? I forgot where 13 is. It should be in this area somewhere. 4. Yeah, navigating this area just sucks, unfortunately. Where's 13 at? 13? There's 13.
Yeah, I recorded like 3 hours video of this whole thing and I drew a map, but I don't have the files. I kind of
See if I can remember how to play Poobie. So blues to hit reds, reds to hit blues. Oh, right. There, I don't have to do anything. That's right. I'm playing Poobie. This is how you play Poobie, everyone. Higher.
actually played me too.
Yep. Yep, that's definitely how you play U-Beat as well. You just hold everything. You just hold all 16 notes. That's how you win. Yeah, you get like no time to actually react. They're not good with judging reaction time. And the thing is, like, U-Beat already gives you a pretty short reaction time. This manages to be even shorter. Such as you have to move your entire foot. Oh, absolutely. You have not seen our collection. We have many. Yeah, I do a lot. Looking at stuff from here, man, I need to clean that center panel's backside. I see all the dirt on it. DM me on Discord later. I'll get you pictures. We got a lot. What combo am I at? Jeez. I just want to get up once I hit 500. Because holding this for 2.5 minutes actually does kind of suck.
That's why I use a chair.
Yeah, you use a chair, the smarty of the family. Ah, good. I was about to tell you were not ready.
Now I'm ready.
You were gonna get a face full of art and you were not gonna be ready. Oh. Yeah, you get like no time to react. Nobody wants to play this legitimately, unfortunately, because there's no time to react.
Absolutely
Alright,
perfect.
let's end on the funny thing because I don't have to play that.
Mission success.
I'm playing the thing. The funny thing. Because it's a funny way to end this game. It really goes to show
Well, it is is the end game.
Yep.
It was the first time I heard it. And I remember everyone was extremely excited.
It was also the first time you could hear "Smells Like a Chocolate." Thank you for playing Fiesta X. This is your credits mission. So, there is a hidden condition. You need to not die. Look how much health I have. There are no steps, but there are 10 rolls. I'm going to hit 9 of them. There. I'm going to leave that one on the top right gun. So, if you don't hit a roll, at least at some point, you get a miss. So this is going to end in a very funny way. We also get to see all the people that worked on the game, because sound engineering, that's Dylan. He briefly worked at Vandermeer for a while. And then we have our step designers. BPM and S were the producers for the game. There's several of our grandpas up there, like Windforce. Smells Like a Chocolate does work really nicely as a credit song, even if it's not even for this game. Yeah, but this is a redone version compared to what was planned for ITV3. Can you find YSJ in there? I know. Plenty, because we just don't have credit. We don't have information. And
Why don't you just get up and dance, man?
and by the way, that does count as failing the mission, so you don't get credit. So, yeah, you need to hit every roll at least once, or at least bash the rolls enough to have enough health. It's just a funny way to end it. But I think that's going to be it for today. Alrighty, y'all. Thank you for joining me for some silly stuff. I will sift through the footage and at least put up some videos of things later, because it was good to make sure the setup was working. Let me see if I can find y'all a host. Tomorrow I'll probably be streaming some Doom stuff again, so I still have unfinished business with the Unmaking. But who's doing stuff right now? Crime's playing some Pokemon. Let's go say hi to her. Let's go say hi to the lovely Metroid Crime. So, go say hi to Crime. Go play some Pokemon with her. I will try and be back tomorrow. If I have some time to play some Doom on stream. If not, we'll figure it out at some point. But I'll see y'all later. Thanks for watching, everyone.